Here. I saw silver-spangled cowboy hats and gold-plated Cadillacs at the Country Music Hall of Fame. Stuff that once was Willie's, Hanks and Webb's and Kitty's, and all the stars we know by their first name. Display that took my breath away was Maybelle's guitar and Monroe's mandolin, standing there together like they were next of kin. Lord Gibson's from the past, side by side behind the glass. Maybelle's guitar and Monroe's mandolin. Well, Nabil found his shop. He knew from the first chop that he could make that F5 ring. And Miss Carter's fingers came alive when she played that big L5. Her hand looked like a threshing machine, built fine and true up in Kalamazoo. It was Maybelle's guitar and Monroe's mandolin, standing there together like they were next of kin. Lord Gibson's from the past, side by side behind the glass. Maybelle's guitar and Monroe's mandolin. Story first began, before the nudie suits and the flashy cowboy boots, there was Maybelle's guitar and Monroe's mandolin, standing there together like they were next of kin. Lord Gibson's from the past, side by side behind the glass. Maybelle's guitar and Monroe's mandolin, standing there together of kin. Lord Gibson from the past, side by side behind the glass. Maybelle's guitar and Monroe's mandolin. Well, thank you so much. Well, you've heard the fine group play and our group here, our fine group, and you know how good they make us sound and how good they play, so we want to introduce them to you. If you don't know who they are, over here playing the mandolin, this little tiny instrument here, and doing a heck of a job. We'll be playing the mandola, maybe if it doesn't rain a little later on, and he stashed it for a minute in case the weather got bad. But anyway, so great to have him with us. He's from originally from the state, the great bluegrass state of Rhode Island, but he's been living in the D.C. area for years and years and years. Got some Yankees already good. And we're so glad to have him with us. He's an official bluegrass great. He was inducted into the SPIGMA, which stands for the Society for the Preservation of Bluegrass Music in America, into the SPIGMA Preservation Hall of Greats in 2005, and just played with, came down here when he was a little tyke and started playing with Charlie Waller and the Country Gentlemen. That was his first gig in bluegrass. So thrilled to have him with us. Please make him welcome Mr. Jimmy Gaudreau.
And over on my left, and I think that would be your right, from Chapel Hill, North Carolina. He's been playing with Robin and Linda Williams since 1988, and many miles have gone underneath us as we've traveled the roads of America and Europe and other places. A lot of brain cells have disappeared, but we're still hanging in there, ladies and gentlemen. He's a cancer survivor. He's the only member of the band that has 2 grandkids, and yet he never had children. How do you figure? Please make him welcome. This is Jim Watson right here.